Hey guys, welcome once again to Lucha Mask Talk, where tonight we will be talking about El Canek, one of the famous Mexican wrestlers in the heavyweight division, who's basically one of the guys from the 1980s who welcomed all the heavyweights from all around the world into Mexico City. Basically, guys like the likes of Big Van Vader, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, he wrestled him, and many other heavyweights that would come down. He'd be one of the main guys to wrestle these guys because there wasn't that many really big heavyweights in Mexico at the time, other than maybe Mil Máscaras and his brother Dos Caras. So anyway, these guys would be the ones that welcome in all the foreign wrestlers into Mexico. So today, what we're going to be talking a little about his mask that I have here and the different designs that he's used throughout the years. And basically, he made his debut in Mexico City in 1973 when he came to Mexico City. And his mask design at that time was totally different than what you see here. I'm going to show you a quick look into a magazine that I have here that's got pictures of some of his early designs, and then we'll talk about what I have out here. So anyway, let me show you guys a little bit here. Hopefully there's not a major glare. But here you see a couple of his early designs when he first started. As you can tell, it was basically pretty much of a plain mask. There wasn't too much design to it at the time. As basically his mask evolved as the years went by. But this was some of his primary looks. This was, I believe, the first design that he used when he wrestled in Mexico, and then it came to this one. He also, when he started wearing this mask, his mask maker, I believe, was Antonio Martinez, and he then eventually graduated to different other mask makers, Alejandro Rodriguez, and I believe La Furia too. So anyway, these are his early designs, as you can see here in the book. So now I'm going to show you what I have here. Right here we have a mask made by Alejandro Rodriguez. This mask is basically from 1984. As you can see, the old silver lame, the green leather. And it's curious, on this mask you can actually see the eye on top here, which in a lot of those designs you never saw it so much. So this is a unique piece here, because most of the times that part right there, you never had the eye part in there. So this mask again is made by Alejandro Rodriguez from 1984. So this would be definitely a mask that he wore in El Toreo during his heyday there in wrestling, like I said, of Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Bad News Brown, and all the heavyweights that came in. Owen Hart even, when he wrestled under the mask of Blue Blazer. And over here on this side, we have one of his more current masks that he wears today. This one, I believe, is made by Taurus mask maker. I know he's used quite a different mask makers in the past years now. And this was used by him actually here in the States, I believe back in around 2007 or so. And this one is a red lycra mixed with the blue. And you see the gold trim leather. Another beautiful design. He definitely embraced the Aztec culture into his mask, and used the name, being that I'm not very familiar with the history on the name Canek, but I know it has to do with I think an Aztec emperor, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to it because I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's what I heard. So this is his other mask, and as you can tell, throughout the years, they've changed, they've evolved, even the eyes, which I still prefer the 80s version eyes. They look a little bit more menacing to me than his current design here. But either way, no matter what, I mean, it's still a beautiful mask. Here you go, one more look. And right here next to the mask, we also have a statue here that was made by my compadre back in the early 2000s. I believe he doesn't make these anymore, but this design is basically based on one of his on one of the magazines, and it's also signed by Canek. So they're very unique, but I don't believe he makes these anymore. I haven't spoken to him in a while, so you know, they were cool for the time when he was making them, and definitely had quite a few different wrestlers sign these over the years when I was promoting wrestling myself. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk. Like I said, I wanted to show you what I had and talk a little bit about him, and basically go from there. Once again, you know, he made his debut in Mexico in the early 70s, and he was one of the guys that basically hosted all the big heavyweights from around the world in the heyday of El Toreo back in the 80s. So there's a lot of history with him, and definitely he's one of the guys that has probably a lot of beautiful different designs, not only masks, but the whole outfits. It's very, very beautiful, all his costumes that he wears. So anyway, I'm sorry that I haven't done any videos recently, just been very busy, but I'm definitely going to get back on the ball with that and bring out different masks again. So I just want to thank you guys for supporting the channel, and please keep on subscribing, and we're definitely going to be doing a lot more, and maybe even bringing a couple different designs. I'm not just talking about one wrestler in particular, but maybe more than one. So make this show a little bit longer. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys again, and stay tuned for the next show, and keep on subscribing to Lucha Mask Talk. We'll see you guys next time.